Hello, you guys. Sorry for the late. We're late today because we're having some technical
Technical
difficulties.
issue.
Yeah. Oh, we're trying to figure it out, but we might have
Yeah.
some glitch here and there. So bear with me and Brenda, okay? My name is
Yes.
Malor Rajo. I am a digital business owner. My full name is Lorinda, but my family and friends call me Malor, hence the www.malorgrajo.com website that I have. I am a physical therapist by profession and a proud digital business owner and coming here in California to you guys. And I am with my business partner, Miss Brenda.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Brenda Adriano. I'm a proud digital business owner and I'm a pharmacist by profession. And I'm here in Canada.
Forgot where you're at. So,
I'm in Toronto area. Yeah. There
no,
you
she's on the
go.
east side. I'm on the west side. I'm on the
Yep.
west side. Yeah. So we're
Yeah.
coming to you guys because yesterday when we had an interview with Coach Monica, what happened was there was some echoing and some glitches in the video, and then me and Brenda would just like to do a follow up and
Yeah.
share with you guys the 10 tips that Coach Monica shared on her live yesterday, and me and Brenda would just kind of just like to elaborate on that one, and hopefully by the end of this live stream you guys can get some nuggets or some takeaways from what we are about to share with you today. So this will not be a long one. So, and if you are here to listen and want to learn more about our digital business, so stay tuned. Okay, so
Exactly.
here we go. Hang on, I have a slide that I prepared. So let's put on. So yes, so that's Coach Monica Reynes, and she is coming from Canada as well. She's been in the business for since what did Ate said? Yes,
2019.
since 2019. She's been a
Yeah.
digital business owner, and she's been in the business right and been a coach already. So and just like everybody else, she is also a mother, a daughter. She has two adult kids as well, and she works full time as an
Optician.
optician. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So she works full time as an optician. So yeah. So that's Coach Monica Reynes for you guys, and here are her 10. She actually shared 10 tips to becoming an online business owner, and the first one is here. You go, Brent. You can discuss the first one.
Okay. So the first one is take action. So what does that mean? So taking action is like engaging in it. For example, let's say if you're playing soccer, you just don't look at the ball. You just don't watch it. The ball is not going to move until you engage, until you kick it kind of thing. So starting a business, you have to take action, do your due diligence, do some research, like for this business that we have right now. uh Watch the video that we have, the trainings, do your training. There's a training there. There's some act like there's some steps that you need to do to be a business owner, right? Like even in, I know this like online business, so even say you have a physical store, you have to do some actions there. You have to move. Like a store will not be a store without you doing something. So say it won't progress if you're not doing your part as an own as you open a business. So um take action, dive into it, do your due diligence, like research, listen, watch, what it calls, watch the trainings, and then take part in it. I
Yes,
guess.
that's basically it. If you don't
Yeah.
move, nothing's going to move. Nothing changes if nothing changes, as they say. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that
It's like,
part. Like a
yeah.
soccer ball's not going to move unless you kick it. True.
Yeah.
It won't
Just
be
like
able.
a car, right?
Yeah.
You can't just sit down there. If you don't
No.
turn on the engine,
Yeah.
you're not gonna go anywhere.
See, I
Even
knew
if
it.
you
You're good
sit
at
down
math.
in the car.
I knew you're good at math. So you're applying physics into it. so, so okay. Next one.
Next one. There we go. Our next one is focusing or staying away from distractions. Like this one, like for me, find it kind of what do you call it? It's a challenge.
Yes.
Although even though being a challenge, um you have to stay focused on your plan, on the business plan. Um as I have mentioned earlier, um study about it and take notes. There would be people distracting you. There would be like there would be negative comments about there, like whatever. But if you're focused on your game, just like in a game plan as well, and just like driving, you have to stay focused so that you would be able to go to where your goal is. Like for example, if I'm driving to Jersey, say, I have to stay focused on my game, on my Google Maps, on my map, to be able to get to my destination. So with this business, there's we have this training. We are being trained, we are being taught on how to grow our business, on how to work on this business. So we follow those ones, and um will get there. You're gonna get there. So
Yeah.
even like as I have mentioned about the game earlier, it's the same thing. Like the soccer, you have the net there. So stay focused on the net to get the ball there. So
True.
with the business, stay focused on your goals, stay focused on the things that you have to accomplish to be able to succeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then pretty much it's basically saying as driving. You have to
Yeah.
stay in your lane. You have to stay in
Yes.
your perspective in there. And then when you want to stay focused, you have to. That's where how people always say. I know it's kind of sound cliche, but remember your whys. You have to
Yes.
for you to stay focused. You have to know why
Why?
you
Yeah,
started in the first.
exactly.
Why did you take action in the first place? And if people are starting to distract you, say those skeptical people around you,
Mm-hmm.
and you have us, you have a community that can back you up.
Yes.
You have a positive, like-minded community, you who has basically the
Ex-
same goal as you do. And by
exactly.
connecting with those people, you can refocus and pretty much just block all of those distractions. So it's all about perspective. It's all about
Mm-hmm.
staying in your lane. Like
Yeah,
drive.
exactly.
Yep, stay in your lane. I hate those people who don't know where the lane is. Yeah. And okay, well, and the next one, no,
One next.
your lanes.
Okay. This is actually a good one. Know that you're planting seeds. Be patient. Yeah. Like it's a very practical application, right? If you plant seeds, it doesn't grow right away. It takes like even for a small bud to come out, it takes a few weeks. Like for example, here our planting season is very minimal, and um yeah, like we have to be patient. For example, like I plant vegetables or herbs during the spring, and it would take a few weeks for it to start growing, and add a few more, what do you call it, a few more weeks for it to be fully, and like for it to be fully ready to be harvested. So just like this business, it's not a one-time shot. It's not like I joined today and then by tomorrow or next week it means I'm already successful. It doesn't go that way. Just like a child, you don't expect a child as well to, once they were born, you expect them to start eating, expect them to start walking. It doesn't go that way. It takes a while. It takes nurturing. It
Yes.
takes what it calls taking care of the plan, taking care of your business for it to grow, for it to become successful. So for people out there who are like skeptical and then questioning, like, oh, I don't see them, like, I don't see the business booming or something. It's not a one time, I mean, it's not an overnight success. No one succeeds overnight.
No.
It takes a process, it takes patience,
Mhm.
it takes a lot, it takes a lot of effort for anything, for any career actually.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
not just business, any career.
Yeah.
Like doctors, they have to study how many years,
Oh yes,
right?
years and years.
Years, yeah. And even if they have their degree, like for us, for you, Malor, and for me,
Mhm.
even if we already have our professional degree, we have to continue studying to improve, to be successful in our careers. So
Yes.
same thing with our business. Patience is a virtue.
Truly is. It
Right?
truly is. It's a business. It's your own. That's why you
Yeah.
want to grow your business.
Yes.
Nothing grows overnight. Nothing grows
Yes.
overnight. It's a business. It's a career. So you, even a career, you build your career throughout the years. It'll take a lot of effort. You have to have a lot of experience. In that
Mm-hmm.
way, can be you can be a better career. Whatever career path you want to go to.
Yes.
And as Brenda said, even when you were younger, your ambition was to become a
Yeah.
doctor, not because you step foot at that college or that university.
Mm-hmm.
Next day you're gonna get your diploma and then, whoa, I'm a doctor. No, it takes it would you have to go through school. You have to learn this. You have to pass through a lot of stuff
Mm-hmm.
before you can even be a certified physician or a doctor at
Yes.
that. So
Exactly.
everything, and it's the same thing with business, not just business. I think it's any aspect
Mm-hmm.
of life, even as a mother. It you don't become a mother overnight just because you got pregnant. No, the
Mm-hmm.
mothering skills develop through the years, and no matter how old your children are, you're still learning. You
Mm-hmm.
still end up learning. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know it was. You kind of get sidewiped sometimes. Like, well,
Mm-hmm.
it's something new. Every day is something new, and it's the same thing with the business. So as soon as you take care of this business, it will grow into, it's a passive income. And this is where
Mm-hmm.
this business is about building an income. In that way, in the future, it will become something that you don't even, because you don't have to worry. Literally, you don't really have to worry about this business, because we have a system that works for you. We have a system that works for you. And how you would want to know that, if you watch the webinar. So moving
Exactly.
you're right. So moving on to the next one. So be positive. Be positive. Believe in yourself. When you, as soon as you watch the live webinar and you decide that this business is for you have to believe in yourself that you can do it,
Mm-hmm.
because no one else is going to stand up for you for this business other than you. We're here to guide you, but we're not here to build the business for you.
Mm-hmm.
The effort, the belief in yourself that you can do this business has to come from you. It has to come from within. It's your desire. And going back to staying focused. When you stay focused and you believe in yourself,
Mm-hmm.
then everything is just going to turn out well, because you have to dig deep down on your whys. Why did you even start this business? And by sticking to your whys, then you would know, and then deep down in there, okay, you're going to have to stay positive. You're going to have to, every time, if you
Mm-hmm.
like me, if I feel like this is just, it's going to be a tough day, you just have to go wash your face, stay in, look at yourself in the mirror, and then you just talk to yourself in there, because that's a good therapy sometimes, talking
Mm-hmm.
to yourself. And it's like, I just tell Laura, you got this, girl. Because it is you who would pick yourself up, no one else.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to believe in yourself that you alone can do this. But you have us. You have the whole entire community to back you up. But we can't do the work for you if you do not believe yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, how would you like if you don't believe yourself? Like, how would you be able to do something, right? Yeah, because you're
mhm.
the first person to like you have to support your own self,
Yes.
right? Like how like just like studying, like how would I be able to do it if I don't believe myself that I would be able to accomplish something that's in front of me, right?
Yeah.
So
So it's all
stay
about
positive,
staying positive and believing yourself
believe in
that
yourself.
you can do this. Anyone can do
Yes.
this. Okay. So
Yes.
next, oh, hang on. That next one, we go on number 5 is surround yourself with winners.
Yes.
Surrounding yourself with winners because you know that law of attraction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you if you are surrounded by people who have the same frequency, the same
Mm-hmm.
mindset, and same positive attitude, you will get there.
Yeah.
You will get there. You'll get to achieve your goal. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're feeling down, like even if it's not a business thing,
Yeah.
if you feel down, you're not going to seek somebody else's help if that person is
Mm-hmm.
feeling down as just like you would want to go to someone who you would know
Mm-hmm.
that can uplift your spirit, right? So it's the
Yeah.
same thing with business. If you're feeling lost, then you have
Mm-hmm.
the community. And
Yeah.
by it's just not me and Brenda being part of the
Exactly.
there's a whole entire community. And when this business opportunity was laid in front of me, I didn't realize how big of a community it is. Meeting people on offline is just an amazing feeling of you
Mm-hmm.
get so inspired. But
Mm-hmm.
you don't really have to meet them
Mm-hmm.
offline because just talking to them virtually. Well, me and
Virtually.
Brenda, we haven't seen each other for
How many
decades.
years? Yeah. Yeah.
We haven't
Over
seen
2 decades.
we haven't seen each other for decades. We were both single when we saw each other the last.
Yeah.
so, so we haven't seen each other for decades, but this is how me and Brenda would meet. So
Yeah.
surrounding yourself with people who have the same attitude, the same winning attitude, the same goal as you.
Yes.
This journey will not. This journey is not going to be easy, but it makes it easier if you are
Mm-hmm.
surrounded by people who believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Exactly. Like I'm gonna give a an example of my experience, okay? Like this one is the opposite. It said we said surround ourselves with winners, right?
mhm.
So there was one time I was surrounded by, negative people,
Mm.
and I'm unaware that it was creeping up on me, that I started thinking negatively when I'm not that way. So it's very important. Surround yourself with winners, surround yourself with positive thinking people, those who are achieve like those who want to reach a goal kind of thing. Like all the positive energy.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
better than that one.
Because when you surround yourself with people, they suck your energy.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
put that negativity in there. But and that's just what happens. But when you are surrounded with people who have a lot of positive energy, it just
Yes.
overflows. It's a different feeling. It's more of like an abundance of a
Mm-hmm.
feeling. But if you're surrounded by negative people, it's just like
Yeah.
you feel like you're getting crumpled.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sucking your energy. There you don't, and you look terrible. You look like.
Yeah. And this community that we have, because we all have a goal, we have all our big whys, everyone's so positive, everyone's like a winner
Oh
in
yeah.
itself, right? So yeah, it's actually a good community because everyone is what it calls is uplifting each other,
Yes.
everybody's helping each other
That's
grow and everything. Yeah.
uplifting. Everyone is just uplifting. So it's
Yeah.
if you see on how, and if you're following me and Brenda, and then you see
Yeah.
on how we engage with our other business partners.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know those business partners.
Exactly.
We just met them. But
Yes.
however, when we connect and then we see each other,
Mhm.
it's just like we've known each other for years,
Yeah.
and we become a family. So if we
Mhm.
this business is for you to run, but you will never be alone in this business because you
Exactly.
are surrounded by people who would want you to win, and we're
Mm-hmm.
all gonna win. We are all going to
We
win.
are. Yes.
So next one is be a servant leader. Focus on helping your team. I like this one that Ate Monica shared.
Mm-hmm.
Because but there'll come a time in any aspect of life, not just the business, that you get
Mm-hmm.
into this plateau stage. That you just stay there. You don't feel like you're moving. When you feel
Mm-hmm.
like you're not moving, then be a servant leader. As Ate
Mm-hmm.
Monica said, you focus on helping your team members. You focus on in that way you'll feel part of it is that in that way you can feel that sense of fulfillment that you were able to help someone. When you
Mm-hmm.
feel that sense of fulfillment that you're able to help someone, then that feeling of you being stagnant or not
Mm-hmm.
moving, it uplifts you. Again, it
Yeah.
uplifts you. So by helping someone then or sharing what you know, what you
Mm-hmm.
recently had learned, share it to your team members, share it to everyone who's and then if you see someone who's struggling,
Mm-hmm.
then guide them and help them out and inspire them on how to be better, especially the ones that are new to the business.
Yes.
So guide them and then help them in that way they can be better. And because I start when I was in when I started in the business, I had to reach out for people as well. And
Mm-hmm.
some people are not the type of person that they would go out their way and then ask for
Mm-hmm.
help. They'll try to figure it out on their own. But if you see someone struggling, you lending a hand, you helping them, and then that's
Mm-hmm.
you being a servant leader. And that term leadership in there
Yeah.
alone is is a win. It's an achievement, you know. So it's a fulfilling feeling. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So right.
Exactly. Yeah. Like as you've mentioned, like not everyone has that like courage to ask for help, to navigate things. And when you give them a hand without them asking for it, sometimes it's like they're so thankful, like, oh, I'm actually like they would start to open up, like they're having hard time. Thank you for teaching me how to do it. Like it's really it's really um being a team player, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, being a team, and then they become a lot more appreciative of that
Yeah.
you exerting that effort because you know that they're having difficulty
Mm-hmm.
exerting and then reaching out, but you
Yes.
see them struggling, then just help them out. Just help them out and then help as a everyone in this business is a whole entire team. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So next
Yes.
slide, what we have here. There were 10 that I think
Ooh.
Monica shared with us. So, yeah.
Yeah. Practice
So,
gratitude. Yeah. This is
you go
very
ahead,
I
Brent.
Yeah, this is very important actually. Being thankful, it's not just with the business aspect of things. I was reading a devotion kind of thing mentioning about this practice gratitude. I don't have it on hand, but um I'll put it later on the comments. What I read, it's very encouraging and very opening for me. Um, because like it's it's by when you're grateful for the blessings, or whatever that's coming your way, you have more. You're able to how do I explain this one? You're able to give more, I guess. If you're thankful for even small things, if you appreciate even small things, um you could you could see the bigger picture of the blessing that's coming your way. Because if you're not practicing gratitude, if you're not being thankful for small things, how could you be thankful? Like, you won't be able to see the bigger things that's being there, that's coming your way, the blessings sometimes like you take for granted.
Yeah.
For example, who's this one, my lord, like every gifting is a blessing, right?
Yes.
It's like we always hear that one, like from somebody who's quoting that one. It is so true, right? Because like, if say like every gifting is a blessing, like when you wake up, it's a blessing because you were given another day, another opportunity to improve yourself, to help other people, to um be able to say with your career, to pursue your career, to be with your family, to it's it's a lot of things like when you
Mhm.
like for that one. So even like the air we breathe, we have to be thankful for that one. Small things.
Yeah.
um like we have we it's very important to be thankful
Mhm.
for all of what we have, because it's a blessing. That's all I can say. It's a
Yeah.
blessing.
But
And
that is
it's
true, because if you want something to, if because a lot of us are all, as we, I think, it all comes to when you get to a certain age, right?
mhm,
You wanted something to change, but you
yes,
can't change something if you're not thankful for what you have.
exactly,
You know?
yeah,
And I, I myself, my daily prayer is, for I said, God grant me the grace of contentment.
mhm,
In that way, I may not seek any more of what's
yes,
in front of me. And I can be
yes.
thankful for the smaller things that you've given me on a daily basis. Because if you're
Mhm,
thankful for that alone, then you
mhm,
see it in a bigger picture.
mhm.
You'll see it in a bigger picture. When you
Yeah,
see a house, you have to see the door, you have to see the windows. So
yeah.
all those small things will comprise the house. So you don't, that's, you see the small things, and that way you
Mhm,
see the bigger picture. But you can't change, you can't seek for change if you're not
mhm.
thankful for what you
Yeah,
currently have, or what you
yeah,
currently are experiencing at the moment. But be
yeah.
thankful first, and then you'll find change.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
so.
No, yeah, like yeah, like being thankful, like it's very important, you know?
Mhm.
And people like there is you can see the difference as well for people who are grateful for even small things
Mhm.
as compared to people without gratitude.
Yeah.
It's it's so hard to explain.
But you could see it in their
Yeah,
face. You could
yeah,
see
yeah,
how, on how, even in, I know what you're trying to say, but you could
yeah,
see it in a person's face. You can see it even the way they walk. You can see it even
yeah,
with the way they talk. I'm like, oh, you just, you don't know how, if you want to feel bad for that person, but just even
yeah.
the thought of saying thank you, or even just smile,
Hmm.
and just be thankful for every day, because you get
Yeah,
another chance, another opportunity
yeah,
to
exactly.
do better for what you, if you feel like,
Hmm.
okay, you missed out on yesterday or the other day, but
Yeah,
so do it today, and that way tomorrow
exactly.
you can thank yourself. So it's the same thing with our business. You have 365 days, so take
Yeah,
that opportunity. Take that opportunity. How many, 365 days in 1 year?
yeah.
We have webinars twice twice a
Twice a
week,
week. Yeah,
and Thursdays. Those are 2 of the 7 days, the opportunities that you have, that we offer to you guys. So
yeah,
just take advantage of it, and
exactly.
you'll see, as soon as you watch it, you'll thank me and Brenda later, and you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
next,
Who's it?
next.
You want me to? Let's go with this one. Okay. Never compare yourself. It's true because each each of us are given different talents, right? So don't compare yourself with, like, for us in the business, with someone who's successful right now, because our own time will come. Your own time will come at the right time, at the right season, at the right place, kind of thing. It's gonna happen. um let's go back to an example of the, what it calls, say, a fruit tree, a fruit bearing tree. You can see that the tree, when it grows flowers, like, not every fruit gets ripe at the same time. Each one have their own time to ripen up. Just imagine if everything ripens up all at the same time. It's There's gonna be a surplus, and others will be wasted. So same thing for this business. Each of us has our own season to prosper, because, like, if everyone's there, like, who's gonna, like, there's no one gonna who's gonna be we will be able to help out, right? If all of us are there on top already, how can we help other people, because we're all on top? It's just the same thing, say, um being like, we like, each part of our body has our own purpose, our own time. So it's the same thing. So let's never compare ourselves. Like, don't be what's that called? Don't be um jealous or envious of somebody who's already out there, because they may have started before you did, or they like, or it's just how it was planned for our lives. We have our own time, we have our own specific time to to be able to do what we're supposed to be doing, to finish what we're supposed to be accomplishing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, true. It's the same,
yeah.
and it's the same thing the other way around. Let's say
Yeah.
Brenda was focusing on if someone was above you, but that person
Mm-hmm.
had struggled too. That person worked herself to get into that level.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing with you. If you're on the top level and then you look down and then say, well, that person is not doing or it's not, people have their own struggles. People
Yeah.
have their own journey. So you
Yeah.
don't judge a person just by what that they're able to accomplish at the moment.
Yeah.
We're all going to accomplish something, but it's
Yeah.
going to happen in their own time. We will
Yes.
all have our moment to shine, but not
Yes.
everyone's going to be shining up in there. Even the stars, there's how many millions of stars up there.
Yeah.
You see all those stars shining up in there? No, there's only a few, right? So
Yeah.
there's only a
Yeah.
few constellation of stars up there that are shining, and you
Mm-hmm.
will shine bright as them. But it will happen in your own time. And then again, in this business,
Mm-hmm.
it's a matter of how much effort you had put in. I know
Mm-hmm.
there'll be times, and even in any aspect
Mm-hmm.
of it, there'll be times that you feel
Yeah.
like I'm exerting a lot of effort already, and how come it's
Yeah.
still not working?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know it's not working? When if you look back, when I tell my patients this, oh, I don't think I'm ever gonna be walking without a device or or yeah, something like that. But when
Mm-hmm.
I tell them the first time I saw you, you were in bed, you couldn't even stand up. Now you're walking with the walker. Looking back, yeah, you're
Yeah.
walking with a walker compared to day one.
Yeah.
When I first saw you, you could just the only thing you could do was to stand up and not even walk.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going into a goal of walking without a walker. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't compare your situation now and then. You have to really look into
Mm-hmm.
how you progressed, pretty much. And instead of comparing yourself with others, your progression, your time to shine is different. And as Brenda said, if all of those fruits starts to ripen all at the same time, oh, poor tree, it's gonna be like falling everything down. And then, oh yeah, you got a lot of fertilizer. Everything is just gonna fall down, and then there's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of wasted
Yeah.
fruits in there. So you want your fruit to you want your plant, I mean, you want to be able to bear fruit
Yeah.
and stand up in there, and that way, at the same time, you'll be able to help others as well.
Yes. Yes.
We will all have our own time to shine. Okay?
Yes.
Never compare yourself. No, no, no. Their struggles are different from you,
Mm-hmm.
so never compare. And then don't judge them too. Don't
Mm-hmm.
judge them because their stories are different. Right? You
Different.
just met
Yeah.
them at this chapter. You
Mm-hmm.
didn't know. Let's say this is their chapter 10. You didn't know their chapter 9, 8, 7, and 6. You don't know what they went through. So you can't
Yeah.
be comparing yourselves with them.
Exactly.
So okay, next one. Stay consistent. So this one thing here, stay consistent and stay committed. So consistency and commitment to
Mm-hmm.
me, they're together.
Just good. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you stay consistent, you just keep going. No matter how
Mm-hmm.
tough it is, just keep pushing because you have a goal.
Mm-hmm.
You have a goal. And when I look back, the staying consistent was when I trained for the full marathon. The training for the full marathon, it took me 10 months to train for it.
Mm-hmm.
26.2 miles. I'm not going to be able to
Mm-hmm.
run 26.2 miles overnight. So I have to build endurance. I have to build
Mm-hmm.
resistance to it. So on race day in itself, I have to remind myself, stay consistent, keep
Mm-hmm.
with the pace, keep up with the pace, keep up with the pace. A slow
Mm-hmm.
pace is a good slow pace is okay as long as you're
Yeah.
moving. As long as you're moving. And my goal was to finish it under 6 hours. Under six
Mm-hmm.
hours. And I was able to. So I was able to finish it under 6 hours. And that staying consistent, staying with your pace, and you
Mm-hmm.
being committed to what you would want to do and what you would want to become in this business,
Mm-hmm.
it will happen to you. It will happen to you. If you lose focus, again, refocus. We're here to help you out.
Yeah.
But remember, the main reason why you started this business is your biggest why. And that alone will keep you consistent. And that
Mm-hmm.
alone will keep you staying committed because you
Mm-hmm.
believe in this business. You believe in yourself.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the last part, Brent, is much more appropriate to you. So I'll let you talk about that.
Oh, okay. Yes, actually, that's so true.
Mhm.
Prayer is very important in everything that you do. I find that for me, this is very important, and this is what I practice every day, not even before even before this business. Prayer is a big part of my I guess my being, who I am, of my
Mhm.
practices kind of thing. Anything that I do, even before I started this business, I've been praying for um a business that I know will be working for me even if I'm sleeping. Like I don't have to be physically present working on it, but it's working on the background. So everything that I'm doing, every person that comes into my mind that, oh, I think this is good for this person, it will help their life kind of thing, I pray for that person. Like they may not have joined the business yet, but I'm praying for them, and I'm praying for us, me and Malor and the team, that you know will be able to not only be successful but to help other people. Like, one of our goals is be able to help people who we know are um in need as well, like just us searching for something to supplement our families with our needs kind of thing. um it's even like anything that you do, prayer, pray, pray, pray. I
Yes.
know it's like, even when even when I'm posting kind of thing, I pray for it, that people may that people may find something that will, not only to join the business, but learn something
Yeah.
from what we're posting.
Yeah.
And as I said, like, that's me. Even when I'm before I go to work, when I wake up, even when I'm driving, everything that I'm doing, it's my daily conversation. Like, even when I'm cooking,
Mm-hmm.
I pray, kind of thing. So that's my whole being.
And plus, to me, praying it calms you down. That's why I say
Yeah,
that's
it
why I
does.
put it in there. Pray more, and then you worry less.
Yes, yes, yes.
More than you
Yeah.
worry less, because
Yeah.
you have to trust. You have to learn
Hmm.
to trust your faith.
Yeah, yeah.
You all of us here are. I
Hmm.
always say it, and it's because my dad was telling me. All of us here in this world, we are in this borrowed life.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
life that we have is given to us.
Hmm.
So that's why we need to learn how to treasure it every day. And then
Yeah.
when you feel like you're losing that grip, go back to your faith.
Hmm.
Go back to your faith and then pray. And
Yeah.
as me and Brenda, we're always like, okay, we talk, we talk, we talk often, and then we send we text, we
Yeah.
communicate often, and then yeah, because our goal is to share this business to people who are
Hmm.
um, looking for change, looking for hope,
Yeah.
because as even Coach Lynn would tell us, we are hope dealers, and in Coach Monica, I think Monica said, yeah,
Yeah.
part of everything that we do on a daily basis
Yeah.
is about us praying. So
Yeah.
you have to really have faith in God, have faith in yourself, have faith that
Mhm.
this will happen to you as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Any other question? The next thing is like if you guys have any questions, but I do have a question for you, Brent. So you mentioned
Okay.
the last one. Then I'd like you to share because you shared this with me before already.
Hmm.
I'd like you to share it with our audience that you mentioned that you've been praying for something that you could run a business on your own.
Yeah.
But prior to this digital business, you've engaged yourself in some other
Yes.
of businesses, and
Yes.
and in that way our audience can relate and see that this is that you've tried other businesses, but so far
Yes.
this is because to me this is my first
Hmm.
business. So
Yeah.
I didn't do any, I, I didn't know any other businesses, so I'd
Hmm.
like you to share that to them, and that way our audience would know your experience with the other businesses and compare
Okay.
what we have now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've I've done other business kind of thing, and I oh like, for me to benefit from it, I have to reach a certain quota. If I don't reach a quota, I'm not, which happens, I don't reach it because it's so hard. Like, you have to sell a product, and I'm not the person who would be selling products. Like, I would mention that I'm using certain products, but I would say, oh yeah, this is what I'm with that business, with the business that I was doing before. But then I don't push because I, I I'm I can say, like, I'm a shy person, like, like selling kind of thing. It's not my thing, personal. And I couldn't reach, I never not I never reach my quota, actually, because it's so big. Like, you have to make a certain, I think, 4K or something, just to get a small portion of the of profit.
Yeah.
And it's, I think it's every quarterly. How would how would I be able to sell those things? It's not it's not a necessity. It's like, before people would be buying those things, they would rather use the money for something else, right? So for me, I've I've stayed with it because I'm just, even for myself, like I'm using the product for myself because it's what was agreeing with with me before, right? It's a thing that's okay for me. But then for me to benefit from it, I have to buy a certain amount,
Mm,
hundreds of dollars, before I benefit from it. But because I'm not buying any of that hundreds, so in reality, I was not benefiting anything.
you're losing
I was
money.
not, yeah, like,
Losing
yeah,
money.
they're the one who made money out of me. I didn't make anything out of the
Yeah,
business.
yeah,
And when I found this one, I said, I did my due diligence on how it works. I said, okay, this is for me.
yeah,
This is for me. And they're like, for anyone who's skeptical, like I've done a few of the businesses there,
yeah.
and it's, I never benefited from any of them,
Mm-hmm.
but this one, like, I s- I s- I see it has better outcome.
Yeah.
I've seen people, it's like, I've seen people, I know people actually who are
Mm-hmm.
like Malor, we know people who are
Oh,
successful.
mm-hmm.
And in the previous one, I don't know.
You
It's
didn't know anyone
only,
that was successful.
I
No.
don't know anyone who's successful.
Yeah.
Maybe those who are in the very, very top
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because even the one, I think you call it recruit or something,
Mm-hmm.
they're not really on the very top still,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
right? Like, it's still there. That's why they're trying to convince
Mm-hmm.
people, because like they haven't reached the whatever is the very top. It's very
Mm-hmm.
hard to do that one.
Yeah.
So with this one, we know people who are already doing well in the
Well, in the
business.
business, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
like
just that,
Ate Monica herself, right?
Ate Monica, we know her
Ate
personally.
Monica, we know her personally.
Yeah.
And
And
yeah.
then when I saw her in the business, it just like,
Hmm.
whoa, I know Atimon. So yes.
Yeah.
So and then meeting other people as well when I went to
Yes.
Hawaii. And yes, it this business is real. This business, and then meeting
Yeah.
my neighbors here.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you meeting the ladies in Canada.
In exact. Yeah. Yeah. That's so
And then
true.
see on how global we are. Maybe we come from different aspects
Hmm.
of the world. Basically, we haven't
Yeah.
met. I saw Sistina interviewing someone from Saipan.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, we are reaching this business everywhere. So it's
Yeah.
a global business. It's a global business, and the benefits of the business, it's
Yeah.
truly amazing.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a business. There is a capital involved. But however, part of that capital is you having the training, the
Hmm.
you the business building up your
Hmm.
own website for you, where you do not have to pay $5,000, $7,000 just to
Hmm.
create your own website.
Good. Yeah.
Having your own website, that is part of the business plan. And
Hmm.
the community, the
Hmm.
mentorship. You will not be alone in this business.
Yeah.
But yes, there is a capital in any business. There is a capital involved.
Yeah.
And do we
Yeah.
for a business to run for this business to run for more than like this our
Hmm.
sponsor company to be in the business for
Hmm.
50 years. That alone
Yeah.
tells you that it's credible. That
Yeah.
alone tells you that this company is stable. And are there
Hmm.
products in, because in a business, there's only two
This.
things. Either there's a product involved or there's a
Hmm.
service involved.
Yes.
If someone's offering you a business and then neither of those are being offered, they just want you to pay,
That's.
then that business is a scam. So,
Hmm.
but we do have products involved,
Yeah.
but we do not sell those products.
Exactly.
We
Like,
don't sell those products. We do not do any inventory. We
yeah.
do not do any drop shipping. None of those. None of
Yeah.
those. What we try to show you guys and have you
Mhm.
guys learn is how the the business blueprint in itself and how
Mhm.
you can earn from knowing and understanding the
Yes.
business blueprint. And that's
Yes.
just it. And then you follow all of those 10 tips that Adi Monica shared.
Mhm.
Then you'll be on your own. You want to go.
Yeah. Like,
First, number one, take action. You
yeah.
can't start a business unless you take action.
Exactly. I just want to add to that one. Like we don't have, like, we have products, and like for us, we're the one benefiting from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're the one benefiting from it. It's like I've I came to a realization one time I was at the mall. Like there's this, like, you have your own stall kind of thing, and there's so much inventory. And I was just thinking, how much of these products are being sold in a day? And you still have to pay your rent for the
That's all.
location. You
Mm-hmm.
have to pay somebody, or even if, say, you're the one watching it, or you're the one, the person running your business there, you have somebody to relieve you, you're still paying that person.
Yeah.
And then those inventory that you have there, the products that you have there, you're not benefiting from them because you're not going to be using all those products. What are you going to do with all those products that
Yeah.
you have in your store? But
True.
with this business, we are the one benefiting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you can't say it's a scam because you're the one who benefits from whatever. Like, you're benefiting the business, you're benefiting
The product.
the product kind of thing. So it's a win-win.
It is a win-win. It
Yeah.
truly is. Yeah. And as you said, you get in the mall and then you open up your business. You're
Hmm.
stuck there for the whole entire
Yes.
time that mall is open. But
Yes.
in our business, you can go anywhere.
Hmm.
We have an automated system. It's a business on the go. It's a
Yes.
business on the go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. See, like, each both of us, we still have other jobs. We're still working, right? And then
yeah.
we have our business working in the background. So it's a really, it's,
So
it-
So I
yeah.
hope you guys were able to pick out some nuggets and some takeaways from what me and Brenda discussed for today. And if you guys have any questions, any comments, give us a thumbs up, give us a heart, give us a say
Yeah.
no. You guys, so comments and then ask questions, and then me and Brenda will
Yes.
get to you. We'll get back with you. And also, if you truly want to know more about our business, it's pure
Mhm.
no obligation. No obligation,
Yes. Yes.
it's all information on that webinar. And
Yes.
it has to start from you if you really want to, if you are looking for that change and then transformation.
Hmm.
So log into
Yes.
my website, register at www.malorgajo.com, and or if you do have questions before you want to register, go ahead and direct message me, and then I'm more than willing to give you all the
Yeah.
information that you would need. And
Yes.
go ahead, Brands.
Yeah, mine is www, that's beadriano.com. I'll spell it for you. That's beadriano.com. So as Malora said, if you have any questions, reach out to
Mhm.
us, message us. We're
Yeah,
gonna be there
yeah.
to answer your questions.
And I know me and Brenda have a lot of common friends. So if
Yes.
you feel a lot more comfortable reaching out to Brenda, go ahead. If you whoever you feel comfortable reaching out to, and whoever you feel like you
Yeah.
resonate more and relate more, then
Yes.
any of our business partners, just go reach out
Yes.
to them because all we want here is for you to succeed in your
Yeah.
life and for you to succeed and run your own business as well. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
That should be it. And thank you guys for
Thank
watching. And sorry
you.
delay because we were having some technical issues.
Issue.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I hope you guys were able to find something and then hope me and Brenda made sense to you
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
Okay. Bye for
Okay.
now. Yeah, thank you. Thank
Bye.
you.